Hi guys, welcome to this update video. I trust and hope you're doing really amazing. We're going to be talking primarily about Tropical Storm Jerry, which is right at the doorstep of the Caribbean but will not be entering the Caribbean Sea. The center of it is going to stay offshore, but it is getting extremely close and will be unleashing tropical storm impacts for portions of the Lesser Antilles. So let's go into the details about it. Alright, so here as we look back at satellite imagery, we can see that huge blob associated with the system. So it is producing a lot of showers and a lot of thunderstorms. It's been flaring up quite a bit today. And aside from that, a lot of moistures in parts of the Caribbean, sections of Jamaica, Hispaniola, Cuba, Central and South America have experienced some heavy downpours, likely influenced by a tropical wave which is in that general area as well. Now, as we zoom in closer here on Jerry, we can see a lot of the activity just offshore the islands of the Caribbean. So some of this is going to be moving in tonight, later today and tonight, going into tomorrow morning, and that will result in a lot of heavy rain. There will be those rough seas as well that's already begun offshore the Lesser Antilles, and also those strong winds, gusts probably exceeding 40 miles per hour. So that is all expected in association with the system, and several islands are under watches and warnings. So at this time, let's go to the cone forecast here. A tropical storm warning, so that's the blue highlight, is in effect for Barbuda, Anguilla, St. Bartholomew, St. Martin, Guadeloupe, and the adjacent islands, while a tropical storm watch, that's our yellow highlight, is in effect for Antigua, St. Kitts, Nevis, Montserrat, Saba, and St. Eustatius. So again, tonight into tomorrow is when those impacts will be unleashing. And by tomorrow evening, the system is going to be away. It's going to be accelerating up to the northwest generally, and eventually make that curve. And one thing I also want to point out is that it's also gradually getting a bit slower. It's moving a bit slower compared to yesterday, when it was moving at 23 miles per hour, now down to just around 18 miles per hour to the west-northwest at this time. So those dangerous impacts will be continuing. If you're being affected or if you're under that watch or warning, please take all necessary precautions, stay safe, and listen to your local officials. I'm expecting widespread instances of power outages, especially in the warning area, and a lot of heavy rainfall, which will likely trigger flooding. And as I speak about rainfall, there can be anywhere going from 2 to 4 inches of rain, especially for the islands under a tropical storm warning, even isolated instances up to 6 inches of rainfall. The Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico in a couple spots may experience rainfall amounts anywhere from 1 to 4 inches in total, influenced by Jerry. And then long term, it is expected to become a hurricane and will likely miss the island off of Bermuda early next week. But of course, I'll keep tabs on that just in case there's any shifts or adjustments with regards to the track. And as of right now, Jerry is producing winds up to 65 miles per hour. Those are sustained winds, while gusts are likely a bit higher, maybe up to 75 miles per hour. So it is going to be the primary threat for the Caribbean for now. And please stay safe as best as you can. And as it pertains to intensity, now Jerry is in an area where the conditions are not highly favorable. So that's why it's still kind of asymmetrical. It's not a symmetric tropical cyclone right now. It's battling some unfavorable upper level winds. So those winds are kind of making the western side of the system a little bit vacant of a lot of that convective activity that we're seeing. And even going back to the cone forecast here, as we look at this shading, this mustard shading to show the extent of those tropical storm force winds, we can see that we're not really seeing much going on for the western side of the system. So it is being impacted by some unfavorable conditions that is helping to limit strengthening, which is a good thing in this case. The greatest thing is that it's not moving directly into the area, but that doesn't negate how dangerous of a situation is going to be unfolding as we head into later today and going into tomorrow morning. Now looking at the rest of the region here, the rain forecast from now through tomorrow afternoon. So more color indicates more rainfall expected. For parts of Florida, the northern Bahamas, there could be a lot of heavy rain around at times. So rainfall amounts could be maybe going up to 2 inches in a couple of spots. And then for much of Cuba, Similar instance with some heavy rain, additional heavy rain, especially into tomorrow afternoon. For Jamaica, the Cayman Islands, heavy rainfall definitely going to be possible tomorrow afternoon. I already saw some of that today. And also towards Central America will be a bit active. Northern South America, similar story. Although for the Guyanas, it may be a little bit on the quieter side. ABC Islands, much rain not expected. A few showers may be in the area. And then for the Lesser Antilles, again, with the Jerry, there's going to be quite a bit of rainfall. Further south, though, towards Trinidad and Tobago, there's not going to be much rain, but a few areas may experience some instances of some showers and thunderstorms. And then eventually go into Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. There could be some shower and thunderstorm activity around. So that is what is expected, guys, in terms of rainfall. And again, if you're being affected by Jerry or to be affected, please stay safe. And also, you can share with me in the comments. Let me know what the weather is like for you now. And that is pretty much what I wanted to bring to your attention today. So I trust and hope you found this update to be informative. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'll get to you when I can. And remember to always be weatherwise.